Welcome everyone to the final round, round 12, season 2, 2013 of the iRacing.com V8 Supercar official online series, proudly presented by v8 Online Superstore, Direct Clutch Services, and our very good friends over at V8 Supercars Fan Group. Jay Kennedy here for the final time this season. Alongside me tonight, I've got Des Hallam. G'day, Desi.
G'day, Jay, and bring on Oran Park.
Cannot wait. Also, Clayton Brooks. G'day, Brooksy.
G'day, Des. G'day, Jay. Really looking forward to Oran Park. Fitting finale for the season, I think.
Yep, cannot wait. Always used to be the real life finale to the championship, so looking forward to it being our championship finale tonight, and it should be a fantastic race, especially if qualifying is anything to go by. That was fantastic, that last session.
Oh, wasn't it? It's split by the smallest of margins. I think Margo referenced before to a cigarette paper. It's unbelievable how close these guys are this week.
Yeah, and a couple other guys, moving their personal bests for the week up, so very good to see.
Also tonight, joined by our v8 Online insider, Reese Gardner. G'day, Reesey.
G'day, guys. Looking like a really fantastic race tonight here at Oran Park.
Full 25-car grid as well. We've got a few surprise guests coming and joining the race tonight. Richard Hampstead making a return to the series. Patiri Kotavara as well, having a run tonight. So it's going to be a really mixed-up race.
Yeah, it's good to see a couple of those guys coming back. I'm keen to see what Hammer can do from 25th spot on the grid.
Apparently he accidentally signed up, was meant to watch and actually signed up to race. So Hammer's out there and he's actually going to run. So that's a rookie error from Hammer. It's this 2.6k track, no longer in real life existence. We've got a 52 lap race which will go for around about an hour in length, 135 k's. Very, very slow pit lane, which we will see in action. And one of the toughest pit entries and pit exits we'll see in the championship. This is going to be a fantastic race tonight.
Sure, Jay. I hope the guys have got some sort of code to let people know when they're coming in and out of the pits, because very tight and they're on the racing lines, the entry and the exit. So I hope everyone's aware of what the other guys are doing.
Interesting just watching all the guys actually practicing their pit entries, and there's guys almost running into the back of each other on these practice pit entries. So what's it going to be like in the real race? This is going to be great. We'll go to the actual grid for this race. So as you can see, the top three guys separated by just over 2/100ths of a second. Madison down first, Justin Ruggier second, Josh Muggleton third. These guys have been the form guys all championship, and it's a fitting finale to see these guys in the top three.
Yeah, it sure is, and every one of them's had a bit of a drama tonight too. Madison internet troubles, Justin pedal troubles, and Margo graphics card problem, I think it was, in the early race. So Brad Ryan on his return to the series may pick up a win. That's my pick for the night anyway.
Yeah, we've got a couple there sitting behind there with Brad Ryan, John Emerson, John Lathan, Richie Stenaway and Sean Kelly looking to try and move forward.
Leighton Fine as well, really good qualifying effort from him and Matt Nethercote as well. Great qualifying time. Lee Ellis start from 11th on the grid, James McKnight in 12th, Chris Stone in 13th, Mullen McMullen 14th, Wayne Burke, Mitch Abril, Tobias Ernie, Patiri Kotavara, Simon Black, Richard Hunter, and the final page, Matthew Barron, Carmen May, Dave Oliver, Harry Dururan. I'm hopeless with names. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. And Richard Hampstead, as we said, making a rookie error and joining the race by mistake. So I do believe a co-commentator did that one night at Sebring. Remember a few seasons ago. G'day, Corey, for when you're watching this later on. One of the best moments we've had, Corey deciding to join as a racer instead of a commentator. That was rather entertaining.
Thought I'd take an I-rating hit.
The top 20 is all within a second.
Yeah, it shows how close, as we said, this track, tough track, but how close it is. This is fantastic. I'm really looking forward to this race. Cannot wait. 52 laps also is going to sort the men out from the boys. A lot of guys will be backing up from an early race tonight too.
Yeah, it's going to certainly be an interesting race, especially concerning the pit stops being the long race that it is, and Oran Park being a track that is very tight and twisty and has a lot of elevation changes. I've got a couple of little bits of information to relay to you guys from my TR Spy guy. Sorry. Matt's
Reece will
treating
just-
this like any other
we'll
race.
just hang on for a sec
Sorry.
because the lights are on. Run away for the final round at Oran Park and a great
Mago.
start
Justin
from
Ruggia.
Justin. Three wide into one.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Justin will get the run. He's on the inside and Mugger around the outside.
Oh wow, what a move!
Muggleton
Best
around
move
the
I've
outside
seen
in
all
turn
season.
one. And he will lead this race.
Everyone through cleanly though.
Yeah, good to see.
Madison tries to
Remember
get around
last
the
time
outside
we
of
did.
Justin.
Oh, contact in
Whoa,
the back.
contact in the back. Good cars around.
Marlon McMullen into Mitchell Avril.
Apple's gone around.
Marlon all
Another
over
car
the
as
place
well.
in the braking section.
Vice Ernie as well involved there. That was a big hit. Vice. The back of Dabril. Go back live. Ruggia. That was close to getting a penalty there.
I was
Front
still
two. Front two
dumbfounded
is
by
getting a bit of a gap.
Muggo's. I'm dumbfounded by Muggo's move at turn one.
Oh, Madison!
Unbelievable.
Madison's off the track.
Oh,
He's in
no.
the fence.
Put a tyre
That's-
onto the gravel one.
Did he hit the wall
And-
then as well?
Justin got a slide on, and now Brad Ryan's all over Justin Ruggia.
Madbury joins now behind Matt Nethercote. That'll put him in 10th position.
He did hit the wall too, Jay, when he went
Yep.
off then.
So Brad Ryan's already passed one. The three's got Justin and Muggo ahead, and they've both had computer issues. We've noticed there Madison having a couple of internet issues as well.
He said before Brad Ryan had a smile on his face. I'm sure he's got a bigger smile now, running third. With pressuring Justin.
Justin's in the
got
lane.
one.
In.
Justin got a penalty from the start because he got a great jump at the line. Or has he tried to not serve his slowdown penalty? Then he did cut very, very fine at the chicane. But that's effectively ended Justin's race. That's his race done.
Yep. Yep. And this is playing rule into the hands of Muggo for that second spot in the championship, only on the third lap.
Yeah, Muggo's out to a 2.4 second lead over Brad Ryan, so
John Emerson now in third. John Latham in fourth position.
Oh, Madison's
Oh,
off
Madison's
again.
off the track again. Right ahead of Matt Nethercote and Wayne Burke that we were just looking at.
I was going to say, Madison's probably going to get his head down and concentrate on trying to pass the cars in front because my TTR Spy guy told me before the race Madison's going to be treating this like any other race in the championship's not over till it's over.
We're hearing that Justin's pit stop was due to not serving a slowdown penalty and he received a black flag.
got Matthew Barron all over Harry Turunen for 15th and 16th. Harry's
Barron's up.
gone wide.
Barron get the dive done. Look at the big dive under brakes. He'll get the move done though.
Seems like lag is hurting Madison a bit. He's finding it very hard to drive.
And it's all on for these minor positions. We've got Oliver now looking at Harry.
There's a whole train behind Harry at the moment. You've got about 6 or 7 cars there just waiting in the wings.
Cotavara is just menacing May's rear end.
Tell you what, this is so hard to keep up this race. There's just so much going on.
Dave Oliver's gone way down the inside of on the main straight to try and get an inside run on Harry. It's better off and pulls back in.
All out in front, Muggleton now with a 2.3 second lead.
Cohen's off.
Over.
May's off.
Brad Ryan spun. Brad Ryan spun around in second position, almost takes out his teammate. Just wide at the exit of turn 3, almost spun it around, managed to hold on, so he's dropped back to 4th position. John Latham now finds himself in 2nd. Sorry, John Emerson in 2nd, John Latham in 3rd.
And May did some pirouetting at turn 1 and just kept it off the wall.
Gains and losses at the moment. Muggleton, Emerson, big movers as well as Latham. Harry Tunanen gaining 8 positions, but obviously biggest losers in positions. Madison down losing 7. Justin Ruggier down 22 spots. Not a good night for both Madison and Justin.
David Grace will care if it really is. It's a long race in front still. Time to move back and salvage something from it.
Now, is it too early for Josh to be thinking 2nd for the championship?
I'm sure he's been thinking it all week, so I'm guessing it wouldn't be too early.
I spent all day with them the other night with Josh and Justin. I was able to spend all day with them, and not one of them brought up the championship all day, so I just didn't know how to approach it.
It's got a great battle here with Sean Kelly and James McKnight.
McKnight's really trying to get that move done. Kelly a little bit sideways through turn 2, and comes McKnight looking into 3, won't be close enough though. I'm trying to work out where that smoke's come from just ahead of those guys too. There's a lot of smoke out on the racetrack.
Battle between Richie Stanaway, Leighton Fine, Lee Ellis and Madison Down at the moment. 5th through to 8th. Think Lee Ellis will move over and let Madison through, or is he going to have to fight for it?
I'm pretty sure Madison will want Lee to fight for this position. You won't want to give it up.
Oh,
Ellis all crossed up
off the last corner.
And Kelly's loose.
Very hard to get the power down out of that last corner.
Kelly's
dropped
losing
back
2
behind
spots.
Diamond Black, so that'll put him back in 14th position.
I've been watching Kelly the last lap, and his rear was very wildly, so not really surprised that happened. Dave Oliver's been able to get past Harry Turunen, and now Harry's got a nice little train of Fury, Marlin and Tobias all behind him.
Looking at the fastest lap times of the race, fastest lap, Josh Muggleton, but Emerson, Latham, Ryan and Ruggie are the only drivers to do a 106. 3 other drivers in the 107s and 108s, including Madison Down. Got a race in the pits.
Yeah, guys, I've been listening in on the garages and particular Lazy Man Racing. Just as a bit of an aside, I found out that the pit window for this race will probably start around lap 14 or lap 15. In the Lazy Man Racing Garage, John Latham was asked what lap he would pit on, 14 or 15 or whatever, and John responded by saying that he'll pit when either John Emerson or Richie Stanaway pits. So keep an eye on those guys.
Interesting.
Oh, it could be a long time. It's a huge pit window. I think what 37 lap pit window.
Yeah, and wouldn't want to be waiting for Stanaway because we know in past races Stanaway leaves it to the last possible chance he can to pit. Not one to pit at the start of a window, he'll pit right at the end. We've seen that throughout this season when he's been racing.
Definitely likes a lighter car. Less fuel, the better for Richie.
This is a good battle here in the mid-pack. Nethercoat, Burke, Stone. Burke in 9th, Nethercoat in 10th, Stone in 11th position.
All three of these guys
Someone
have
off.
impressed this season.
I think Stanaway just ran off the track.
Yeah, Stanaway's dropped few
Yeah,
spots.
locked the rears, I think, and
Turn
too
2.
much speed into turn 2.
Actually think he may have taken too much curve on the inside of 1 and it's just shot the car a little bit too wide. Return 2. Dropped 3 positions, so hasn't hurt him a great deal. It's still hurt him enough though.
And in front of him, Madison's still over Ellis, so Ellis definitely fighting for the position. Not letting the boss go.
Hey, you wouldn't want to let the boss go.
That's good to see.
Well, we know from talking to Madison enough that he doesn't want people to just let him through. He wants to battle them and make them work for it, and he wants to work for it too, so...
If anything, it'll be helping Lee Ellis. A bit more experience over someone of Madison's calibre pushing him along.
Sorry, Latham's had a bit of a mistake, and Ryan now side-by-side teammates into turn 3. They won't want to take each other out here. They don't want to battle too much too, because while they're battling, the guys behind are going to gain on them. The guys in front are going to get away. And to pull in the line. Work together, almost a touch.
The track is tight, but I know by experience you can fit 2 cars through there, so... Latham wins out this time.
I doubt their team boss would have any fingernails left.
Pretty sure, just looking through what their one of the team managers, Dave Hingston's saying there is Multi-21 Brad. Remember who makes your setup. We've been meeting John Latham, so... do love a good team battle though. Oh, especially when it's nice and close like this.
Brad's definitely making sure John knows he's there. Nice to battle her teammates with Madison down doing the exact same thing to Lee Ellis.
Ellis is
the
starting
whole
to look a bit twitchy and Stanaway's now closed back up again. Leighton Fine starting to pull a little bit of a gap.
And Muggleton has checked out to a 5.6 second lead.
Yeah, Muggleton's really dominating this race at this stage. It's unfortunate what happened with Justin and Madison, but he's making the most of it. Don't know if it's going to be enough for him to get second place in the championship with drop rounds and everything. Like I said, I haven't worked it out, but he's doing everything he can to make that happen.
Well, the first thing he needed to do was win the race to try and get second in the championship. Everything else comes after that. So he's
As John Latham's
the best
pitted.
chance. Yeah, that's
Sorry
a
to cut you off, Joey.
couple of laps early. This is only lap 13, 12 laps completed. That's a very early stop. He's actually at the wall too, I believe.
I'll tell you what, guys, this battle for 17th with 5 cars in a train with Hunter trying to catch on. And Mitch has just gone into the pit from that one. We've got Marlon very racy.
That's a big hit from
Harry.
the front left of the car.
Harry's gone off at turn 2 and hit the wall pretty hard.
Some info from Reese in the pits, I'm guessing about John Latham.
Yeah, about John Latham. There was a little battle happening between himself and his teammate Brad Ryan for third and fourth position, and I heard them conversing with each other over the radio. And John was mentioning that his tyres were going off very early, and there was a little bit of uncertainty in his voice when he was talking about how much fuel he'd have. But look, turns out by the end, I think he figured out that he'd have enough fuel to complete the race, so he decided to pit along with Brad Ryan, and we might see a couple of the overclockers AU guys pitting in the next few laps.
Ron Kelly's been in the lane, Brad Ryan now in the lane, so that's the three LMR drivers, as well as Gabriel also in. I don't know, it seems like it might be a bit early to make this pit stop.
It's a long way to go. What is it? 37 odd laps on a set of tyres. They certainly get burned
38
up around
laps,
here.
yeah. I know last season we were doing a 40 lap race, which was a fuel saving race. And that was a real struggle to hold out and save enough fuel for 40 laps. So forcing yourself to do a 38 or 39 lap run on this set of tyres and this amount of fuel is really, really tough. He's a man that'll probably be able to nearly make 52 laps, wouldn't he, Brooksy? Your man, Carwin May?
Yeah, he's the king of fuel saving. If he wants to fuel save, he can do it, but not tonight. He's taking the fuel on board and he's going to have a bit of fun.
John Emerson's in the lane. We're on lap 15 now, 14 laps completed. It's going to be the most mix-up hit we've ever seen. McKnight's in.
On Latham and Brad Ryan resume their battle after the pit stops.
Justin also not far behind those guys, but he'll come into the pits slightly different time to everyone else.
I think they're going to get the jump on him here.
It's going to be really close.
Yep, both cars.
Oh, Emerson will need to hold on. Oh, he'll get up the inside of Ryan here. Neither of them want to give this position up. Oh,
there's a little touch.
Contact. Here comes Justin to get involved now too.
Replay of John Emerson and Brad Ryan there. There's a bit of door-to-door contact going down into turn 3.
I don't think there's anyone really at fault there. It was a bit of a racing incident. Both probably didn't give enough room. Emerson missed the apex a little bit. Ryan sort of closed in a little bit tighter than he might have needed to. So a little bit of an unfortunate incident, that one.
Chris Stone's making his pit stop at the moment.
Interesting, just looking at the pit stop times. James McKnight, who made his pit stop the lap earlier, he's had a very, very short pit stop, so I'm guessing he's only taken 2 tyres, which is very, very interesting. We'll go to Reese in the pits again.
I've heard that Leighton Fine might be pitting very, very soon. I'm not sure if he's going to pit this lap. Looks like he's staying out, but he's been informed that his pit window is open, so he'll be pitting very soon, I believe.
While Reese was joining us, Chris Stone, exiting the pits, is run wide at turn 2.
Yeah, actually got a little bit of a push from Sean Kelly into turn 2, so Kelly and Stone, you notice the damage at the back of Chris Stone's car.
And he's had to let the race leader through, so that's even hurt his outlap even more.
Watching the pit exit now, but he's come back out. Hasn't expected Kelly to come up so close. Guys just come from nowhere when you're exiting this pit lane. Big hit too. Kelly obviously not expecting Stone to break quite as early as he did on cold tyres, so
both cars received a fair bit of damage out of it as well.
Now, Richie Stanaway, what's happened to him? Something's going on. It looks like Stanaway's got internet issues. He's actually leaving the server. But,
Just going
yeah,
through
he's out.
turns 6 and 7 and then just dropped out. So
Unfortunate for Richie Stanaway.
Justin Ruggie has made his stop, the one that he was meant to do.
He'll join back out down in the bottom somewhere. He'll probably enjoy having a bit of a drive trying to get through the field too, though. It looks like it might be Richie Stanaway gone altogether. And this is your effective second, third and fourth position for this race. John Latham, Brad Ryan, John Emerson. Look at how
Look
close
back
these
to Brad
guys
Ryan.
are. Oh.
Super committed there for turn 1 and the braking for turn 2.
it's an interesting shot, this one, to see how each person sort of sets their car up through the corner.
Stanaway's officially now out of the session, so mechanical issues for him. He's out of the race. Oh, here comes Brad looking up the inside of John Latham. He can't get a move done there though, but he leaves the door open for John Emerson. Oh, Latham, that's
John
a big
Latham.
cut. And Emerson!
Oh,
Emerson! Whoa! Almost into the back of Brad Ryan.
And keeps it off the wall.
That's
done
a good
very
bit of
well to
driving,
keep
but
that off the wall.
has Latham slowed down enough to clear this penalty? Reports that Sean Kelly's hit the fence at the exit of the final corner. Yeah, he's hit it pretty hard too. The exit of the final corner. He actually driven up the wall. Leighton Fine will be in the lane this lap.
Yeah, he's in the far line now.
So we'll just have another look at this replay. Sean Kelly into the fence.
Oh, he got a little bit loose coming out of the last corner and it speared him straight towards the fence.
Actually went up the fence quite a bit too. That's a big hit, so that'll cause a lot of damage to Kelly's car. So a bit of an interesting night for the teams at LMR.
Marlon McMullen's joining Leighton in the pit lane.
Still 7 drivers yet to make their pit stop. Sorry, 6 drivers yet to make their pit stop. That's Josh Muggleton leading the official gap back to Leighton Fine. And
This will be
second
close
position.
with Leighton.
Sorry, Lee
McKnight
Alice
and
is
Leighton.
second.
Oh,
Side
yeah,
by side.
Leighton.
McKnight gets through on Leighton. Oh, as he runs
Wait.
off.
Hold on to it, brother.
He's pushing hard. He wants to make the most of it while he's got the pressure tyres on.
Lee Alice is in the lane.
That's going to release Madison now. See what kind of lap times he can do.
He was starting to get held up quite a lot there, so see what this lap is for Madison, but I probably expect him to be in the lane this lap. Laps completed, so Margot continues on. Matthew Barron now finds himself in 3rd position, yet to make his pit stop. Another driver that likes to stretch it out as far as he can go. Madison. See what this lap is. Last lap around for Madison was a 107.7. See what sort of lap time he can do now that he's clear, but go back to this battle we've been watching between Latham, Ryan and Emerson. These guys are still going at it. Go to Reese in the pits again.
was reporting on before, just made his pit stop, as you guys observed on the broadcast, but I've been listening in on his pit radio chat, and apparently he's got damage of some sort, but he's going to keep going all the same.
He's doing a pretty good job with someone with damage.
Margo's definitely into the pits. Yeah, here he comes. That was pretty committed. If Madison continues on, I imagine he's going to go one more lap. That lap around he's gained 2/10 on the lap previous, so now trying to punch out as quick a lap times as he can. Now the effective race leader. About to do a pit stop. Margo just reaching his pit box. It's such a long pit lane, this one, especially at 50 k's an hour.
We've got Richie Stanaway joining us.
Yep. That's sorted and he's back out there, so back out on track very, very soon. Muggleton away, 16.1 second pit stop.
With a very clear track around him for his pit exit, so
that's what he needs.
Everything going Josh's way at the moment.
Leading by pretty much the entire front straight from John Latham, who will effectively be second behind Muggleton. 4 drivers yet to make their pit stop down. Barron, Cotavara and Truinen.
Lee Ellis is a monster in the back of Leighton Fine. And Wayne Burke's catching up too.
And Nethercoat also trying to get involved here too. Notice very, very quickly that McKnight's pulled away from Fine. Oh, Sean Kelly. Had another moment at the exit of turn 2. He's hit the fence. He's actually hit the tunnel fence.
The car is very banged up at the moment.
Oh no, he actually kept it off the fence, luckily, but yeah, not a good night, especially with his teammate behind him there too. That would have been heart in your mouth stuff for Dave Oliver.
Having a tough time keeping it on the track as he continues round 2.
The car's just got nothing, has it? Mullen behind him now, trying to get the move done as quick as he can. Oh! I'd imagine Kelly's coming into the lane.
Lee Ellis has gone around the outside. Brad Ryan spun around at turn 2.
Hit Brad off in the grass.
Losing a lot of spots there.
Yeah, John Emerson actually got it really locked up. Gave Brad a little bit of a tap up the inside. Another situation where both guys probably didn't give each other enough room.
Now that's unfortunate. That was a really good battle shaping up.
Yeah.
Ellis has gotten past Leighton Fine and starting to check out.
I was just about to say, Madison Down will rejoin these guys somewhere around here, and Leighton Fine and Lee Ellis at times they'll join them. Madison might jump them in after he finishes his pit stop.
Yeah, one of Madison's best laps of the race, the last 2 laps he's done. Been very, very quick.
But Harry Turunen in the pits now.
Yep. Wayne Burke and Leighton Fine now. These guys are in a heated battle. Sean Kelly. Sean Kelly's still having issues right in front of Madison Down. Well, Madison would have had his heart in his mouth there.
Yeah,
getting on board with Madison Down.
Sean Kelly was full broadside coming out of the last corner and right in front of Madison.
Watching it again, that's so close. Got Fine, Burke, Nethercoat on screen at the moment. This is 10th, 11th, 12th, I believe. 9th, 10th, 11th, sorry. Oh!
Wayne Burke was so close to turning Leighton Fine around there off the last corner.
distance now completed. 26 laps done, 26 to go. Madison Down continues on, so still only 3 guys yet to make their pit stop at halfway. Bit of a reverse window for Madison Down as Matthew Barron comes into the lane at exactly half race distance.
And
Yuri
Pateri
Kotovara also as well. Sorry, Desi.
Are you alright?
Got a race in the pits once again.
Yeah, guys. I've got a little bit more info. My TTR spy guy does indeed suspect that Madison might be doing a long run to get a bit of a run on everyone else. Sean Kelly from Lazy Man Racing is having lots of problems. He's just not feeling the car. Tired, no practice are the reasons that he's given, and he even hinted that he may have loaded the wrong set. I'm not sure what to make of that. And Leighton Fine is dealing with snap oversteer, but it's continuing all the same.
I was going to mention Sean Kelly's looked very skatey right from the start. I was wondering if he might have started with high tyre pressures.
Yeah, it looks like it's almost as if he's kept a qualifying setup on his car and just filled it up with fuel, as opposed to actually changing to a proper setup. So he's really skatey out there. We'll notice when we were watching qualifying before, his car looked a lot more hooked up than his teammates, John Latham and Brad Ryan. It's the complete opposite now. This is not what Madison Down wanted ahead of him. He's now come into traffic with Kotovara and Zerny in front of him.
Just something interesting to note too, guys. You touched on it earlier, but one of the Net Virtue drivers did an 11 seconds pit stop. Well, I can tell you both of them have done 11-second pit stops, and James McKnight is using all of it. He's all over the back of John Emerson now.
Yeah, this is interesting. They pitted early too, so I don't know how McKnight and also Richard Hunter, I don't know how they're going to have enough fuel left.
And
They have
watching
to
this battle,
assure
they've
fuel
actually
back.
caught John Emerson a few laps, so McKnight and Ellis working really well together.
Looking at the times, it looks like they would have taken 22 litres at the pit stop. So I think 27 is about the amount we need, is that right? So
Yeah, my guys were putting in around 27 to 29 litres.
it's 6 or 7 litres of fuel you'd have to save, which yes, and also 2 tyres. Obviously that's something a lot of guys need to do, is try and do an alternate stop, try an alternate strategy, break up the race a little bit, which is good to see. Good to see some guys actually trying something different.
It is, but if James McKnight only took rear tyres, I'd hate to be those front tyres after 52 laps.
We've had Wayne C. Burke into the fence after the flip-flop, and big damage to his right-hand front.
That's a shame. He was doing really good. He was having a good battle. He's got a lot of damage.
Yeah. Car looks a little bit sick.
Hopefully we can get a replay up for you.
Nice and sideways, not what you want. You know you got opposite lock through that corner, you know you're going to have trouble. Not much fun through there. We'll run through the top 10 at the moment. Madison Down currently first position, yet to make a pit stop though. So we're expecting him to come back in around about 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th position after the pit stop. So we'll wait and see where he comes out after the stops. Josh Muggleton, second position at the moment, your effective race leader, and has around about a 20-second gap back to the car behind in John Latham.
And
John
Latham's
Emerson, yeah,
got a very angry pack in behind him, with John Emerson in 4th, James McKnight in 5th, and Lee Ellis in 6th.
One pissy pack. This is about where we expect Madison Down to slot into after his pit stops.
John Latham looks to have lost a little bit of speed after the pit stop, since the pit stop.
Yeah, we did see had that little bit of an issue with contact with Brad Ryan. We saw now Leighton Fine, as I said, he's experiencing a bit of snap oversteer, so he's currently in 7th position, doing a very, very good job. Matt Nethercote next, 8th position. Very solid drive from him. Brad Ryan in 9th.
And Wayne, after his difficulties drop those 2 positions into 10th.
That damage to the front of his car, it's really got to be affecting the handling of this thing.
Matthew
13th
Barron
to
after he
14th.
stopped.
Yeah.
All over the back of Dave Oliver, who did pit, I think, around lap 14.
Hit it early with the rest of the LMR guys, I'm pretty sure. So lap 14-15, whereas Barron lap 27, so exact half race distance.
Yeah, he'll want to get this move done before he takes the goodness out of those tyres, Matty Barron. Oh, as he takes it, Matty Barron down the inside of 2 with Dave Oliver. Can he keep it off the fence?
Just got pulling that up. Very, very tough to not hit the fence there. There's lost another spot back to Marlon McMullen. Then F1's himself back in 15th, but great job to hold that up.
Someone we haven't really spoken about tonight, Solomon Black, running around in 12th, kept out of any trouble and just consistent laps, and he seems to be doing quite well.
That's all you need to do in this sort of race. It's such a long race. Stay out of trouble, stay out of everyone's way, and you'll find yourself in a good position.
Oh, the battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th and 6th. All 4 of them were sideways out of the last turn.
It's commitment. They're all pushing as hard as they can.
John keeps moving around in those mirrors of John, so...
These guys here, this is their first chance for a lot of these guys to try and push for a podium
Alice,
position, so they all want it.
Inside at 3. Oh.
Oh, good move.
I wonder if those tyres are starting to hurt a bit for James McKnight. He's just lost that position.
33 laps on the front tyres. They're going to be starting to struggle a little bit.
John Emerson had a look. Already cut in, Shay. John Emerson had a big look up the inside of Latham there.
Keeping one eye on Madison down as well when he comes back around. He'll have to pit soon, I'm guessing within the next 3 or 4 laps. Possibly even this lap, so keep one eye on him being the race leader, but Paddle at the moment on track 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, which will effectively be for 2nd and 3rd on the podium. These guys will be wanting to push, especially the guys like Latham and McKnight get to be up that high.
I know with me, if I was just anywhere near the top 10, I wouldn't take the smile off my face for 2 days.
I'd be happy to make this race. I'm also watching Matt Nethercote, Brad Ryan now as well. Brad's gaining quite a lot of time on Matt Nethercote, trying to get this move done, get back up into what will be 8th position.
Very hard track to get the pass done. Track position is vital here. Not real wide.
Notice there with Latham making a little bit of a mistake, and Emerson had to back off getting on the power, and he's lost a little bit of that run down the straight. There's a battle again with Nethercote and Ryan. Now pitches on that. Look at how quickly Brad Ryan closes up, a little bit of a touch. Making sure Ryan's making sure Nethercote knows he's there. Oh, Brad almost loops it around.
Oh, he gets so close at 3.
Over the bridge. Brad Ryan here will close right up in this next section of track. Really hard to get a move done on this part of the track. He's really going to try and look to get a good exit in the final corner and get a run down the front straight. Not many other spots can do it.
As Josh said in the pre-race, you're just floating the throttle all through here, so it's quite difficult for both drivers.
Sorry guys, I just gone and had a quick look at Madison down. He's internet issues again, so he's having a bit of a flash and a blink all over the place.
Oh, Brad Ryan's really on the back of Matt Nefficote here. He has a look down into turn 1.
Not
Thinks
quite
better
close
of it.
enough.
He's got to go into 2.
He's giving him a little bit of a touch. He's going to let him go. Gave him a touch and let the spot back, but they've both lost the spot now to Wayne Burke. He now moves up to 8th. Madison down, continuing on. They're now on lap 36. He's still pushing on this set of tyres, this run of fuel.
Very interested to see where Madison's going to come out.
Yes, so just
Looks like Matt Nefficote, Brad Ryan has got back past Wayne Burke.
Yeah, he's actually locked it up at the bridge, and he's actually clipped the inside of the exit of the bridge, hit the Armco barrier, and it's caused even more damage to that front right of his car, which was already pretty bent up.
From what I hear, that is quite easy to do.
And
Yeah,
Wayne Burke's
into
actually in.
pits.
Yep, too much damage now.
Yeah, there's a few bumps coming up to the elevation change there, and it's
Madison
quite
down
easy.
in. No, you'll continue on for one more. I thought the way he exited that final corner, they were all crossed up, all sideways, that he was definitely going to be in, but you'll continue on for another lap. I think this has to be his last one.
Going to be exciting watching Madison come through the field with fresh tyres.
Yeah, especially when he's going to come out in this battle. We're pretty sure he's going to come out right in the middle of this Lathan Emerson, Allison McKnight battle. They'll be fighting for this podium position with fresh tyres. This is going to be great to watch for these last 15 laps.
I really think he might jump them. They've been doing 108, so Madison's been pumping out a couple of 107s, so he may jump this pack.
Needs to make sure he gets a really good stop. Although Madison, when he was behind Patira Cordovara and Ty Cerny before, he was looking like he was being held up just a little bit. So interesting to see where he comes out.
And when it's corrected, Josh Muggleton, he will have around a 25-second lead.
Madison continuing on for another lap. Been 38 laps on a tank of fuel and a set of tyres. He's going to try and push on to try and jump these guys, because he knows he actually has to get clear of the front driver, or else he will he'll end up in the middle of the pack and he won't go anywhere.
The battle for outright second is still on. Lee Ellis hasn't let these two, John Lathan and John Emerson, let go.
Brooksy, I think you called it. McKnight looked like he's starting to struggle for grip.
And Lee's late pit is actually probably got the pressure rubber and licking at his chops to get by these guys.
Alice pitted what, lap 20 or 19, I think?
21, Lee Ellis pitted.
Yep, now Madison down. I'm pretty sure he's going to pit this lap. No, goes again.
He's
This will
starting
be
to show off.
39 laps on this tyre set, this tank of fuel. There mustn't be anything left in the tank. You're going to have to check to see, make sure it's a regulation size fuel tank. We've already asked for a weight penalty for him for next season, but now running non-regulation fuel tanks.
Emerson looking. Latham around the outside, holds position.
And Alice has got a good run on these two guys.
It's only the one line over there through the flip-flop. Could take a dive into the last corner, but it's very risky.
Yep. Good run here for Alice. Oh, he's
Alice
had to get out of it there.
He takes the wider entry to get a really good run off that, but John just parked it right on the apex, nowhere to go.
Let's see if Madison down comes in this time. Oh, we've just had a car blow up. It's Brad Ryan. Brad Ryan spun around. There's been contact between he and Tobias Zerny at the flip-flop. Brad Ryan, big loop. Brad Ryan's race is done. He's actually taken out his teammate Dave Oliver as well. Terrible end of the race for Brad Ryan. Disaster. Actually, before that as well, he had a bit of an incident. Running it himself,
That's
then
3
coming up to the
cars.
flip top. Yeah, 3
Yeah,
cars out.
Because Tobias and Dave then got into it while they were spinning, unfortunately.
Now have the replay, the entire incident. Brad Ryan struggling for rear grip behind Matt Nethercote, loses it around all by himself, too much grass. As he's come back on, continuing on into the flip-flop, all crossed up, all loose, and unfortunately takes out his teammate Dave Oliver and Peteri Cordovara.
Oh, and there was
Dakota-
sorry, Jake. You can keep. Sorry, I just couldn't go in. Straight in front. Tobias was trying to get into pit lane, and Richard Hunter slammed straight into the back of him. He was on the racing line. Richard
Madison
Hunter
down
out of the
in.
race.
Yep,
Madison
pitting.
Down's in the lane. Sorry, Reese.
That's okay. That was what I was going to tell you guys, but it looks like you beat me to it.
There's too much going on. This race has just gone crazy.
I was going to say though, I've been listening in on LMR again, and John Latham, who was involved in a battle for third with John Emerson, he's being encouraged because it seems like John Emerson is not getting as good a run off the last turn as Latham is, so
Yeah,
it'll be a
correct.
fun to watch.
Yeah, looking, Alice is the one that's getting the best run out of the final corner. Now we want to see where Madison Down is now parked in the lane. He will actually get a jump here. He will come out ahead of these other guys.
They're just coming around the last corner now.
Oh, Emerson off in the grass. Try and get this position. And here comes, so Madison Down will rejoin the race in second position as Alice and Emerson.
I've just gotten another little bit of info from my TTR spy guy. Madison didn't take tyres.
Wow. He's actually taken a very, very short stop at only 11 seconds. Alice and Emerson now side by side into 3. And Emerson very late on the brakes.
Yeah, throw James McKnight back into it as well. He's he was dropping a bit off, but he's right back onto Ellis now.
And John's going, go guys, go. He's skipping away.
Latham will be loving seeing this in the mirror, the guys battling behind him. What he wants, this will help him clear away. We've got 11 laps to go. Muggleton now your race leader. Down now in second position. John Latham third. From John Emerson, Lee Ellis, James McKnight and Matt Nethercote. So look at the gains in this race. Matthew Barron gaining 10 positions. And Simon Black gaining 9 with Lee Ellis and James McKnight gaining 6. Harry Turunen and Justin Ruggie are losing 12 positions. Was from that start. Brad Ryan losing 17. Don Kelly losing 15 and Richie Stanaway 17. We go to Justin, as we said, yeah, did have that black flag penalty on lap 3 that he come in to serve. Way back in 24th position, now finds himself up into 14th position, sorry. Pretty good considering where he was a little while ago. Yep. Madison's still having
lap times. They're comparable to Muggo's, so it would have been a good race, barring that black flag that he received.
Looking, Madison's still having internet issues. His car actually disappeared for a little bit, so he'll still be having those dramas that we were talking about before.
Battle for third, fourth and fifth is actually split up a little bit. The guy's putting a little bit of breathing room in between after the attempts.
The end of this race can't come quick enough for Don Latham.
He'll be cursing us for making it a 52 lap race. Why couldn't it be 40 or 42? Dave Oliver's managing to get back out on track after that very unfortunate incident with him and Brad Ryan, teammates. So the LMR guys, I'm sure, will be very, very quiet over on their team speak at the moment.
Simon Black's got Matty Barron for company now. Matty Barron's done pretty good. He's moved up quite a few spots.
And Black, we were saying before, just staying out of trouble. This is the first real battle we've seen him in now. So Barron, both very, very clean races. So should be a good little battle to watch this. Oh, it's McMullen. Mullen off the track right behind. Got the flip-flop all wrong. Just cut way too fine on the inside of the flip-flop through the right-hand section. Throwing the car right off.
Just as he's done that, I was just noticing he's actually cutting faster lap times than the two in front of him, so...
All that hard work he was doing, it's now gone.
Yeah.
Watching battle for 8th and 9th is also starting to heat up between Leighton Fine, who we know is starting to struggle with some grip issues and oversteer issues. Got Chris Stone right behind him trying to get this move done.
That's another good performance from Chris Stone, running in the top 10.
These two guys I think are going to be the guys to watch next season. Fine, Stone, also Dave Oliver and Wayne Burke. Those four guys are going to be the ones to watch for next season, pushing for top 10s every week.
Yeah, Wayne Burke was my pick.
Yep. Yeah, those are the guys that we saw last season when we saw like Michael Fabian and Rob Hartley and Matthew Hill. Those guys really come on strong last season. These guys are the ones that we'll be watching for next season. Also John Latham as well. If he can actually get some practice in, we'll expect to see him actually pushing for wins, I suspect.
And Emerson's now got back up to the back of Latham, so...
Well, here we go.
It's on again for him. And James McKnight is harassing Lee Ellis's rear end.
Yeah, remember only a few laps ago, McKnight almost let Ellis through because he wasn't able to hold on. He's almost as if the car's come back to him now.
Took
a
few laps
drift.
to cool down, so...
That's one thing you can do in this car. You can let the tyres cool off a little and attack again. Once if you overheat them, it just becomes like you're driving on ice.
James, just moving around in the mirrors, trying to put off Lee Ellis.
Love this view out the back of the car. Oh!
That'll be one spot that James will be looking for.
One final comment on Madison Down, guys, from the pits. TTR Spy Guy says that Mad is reporting that even with old tyres, it doesn't feel bad at all. Should be fun though. Oh no! James McKnight off.
Yeah, way too wide.
And Matthew Nethercott's hit him now too.
Oh, he's
coming back on the track. He's come back out in front. And that's massive.
Stone and Leighton.
So
have been able to get through there.
Will come in, as does McKnight.
Oh no.
Unlucky for both those guys that Nethercoat's actually hit the fence coming into the lane as well. So unfortunate end to both those guys. So they're Knights, they were both on for some of their best finishes in this broadcast split.
That's going to give Lee Ellis some breathing. I wonder if he can catch back up to John Emerson and John Latham for these last few laps.
I suspect that now he won't have to look in his mirror behind.
While that was happening, Justin's actually picked up another spot. He's into 11th now, passing Terry Cotavara.
Yeah, Justin, a little bit of damage to the front of that car. Who's paying for that one, Brooksy?
Him.
Okay.
It's the lap previous. Cotavara's actually got onto the brakes rather early into 4 and Justin was caught out by it.
Oh, as he gets past Marlon, McMullen's had a spin.
Everyone's going off in the same part of the track too, all by themselves too, running a little bit wide. The left-hander there into the fence.
So that's race over for Marlon. He hit the wall pretty hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage to that car. It's crabbing
got out
quite
onto the
bad.
grass. Put the right side on the grass.
Yeah, Marlon's kept. He didn't go to the pits. He's staying out there. Maybe just to try and limp it home for the last couple of laps.
It looks bad coming into the brakes into turn one. It really looks messed up, this car. Here we go. This is third, fourth, fifth. Latham, Emerson. Emerson looking up the inside of Latham.
And guess who that's letting back? Hello, Lee Ellis.
Yeah, and he's got a good run too.
Right on the back of John Emerson now.
Here we go.
Ellis
into
has
one.
a
For it.
Oh, you had to get on the brakes early there, Emerson. I mean, sorry, Alice. He wasn't up far enough to get the move done. A good bit of driving to pull out of that.
Gives John Latham a bit of breathing space now.
Yep.
Not for long as he runs a little wide out of three.
All while this is going on, 3 laps to go up the front for Josh Muggleton, a 16-second lead back to Madison Down, and 32 seconds back to the guys that are battling to third, fourth, fifth. I think we can say dominant.
Yeah, very commanding, but just had it all his way. Had a great start. Went wide around Madison and just put the eyes forward, and the rest of the race has come to him. He's got the limping Marlon McMullen in front of him though, so.
I can't keep my eyes off this battle for third, fourth, fifth. Latham, Emerson, Alice. This has been unbelievable. All race between. Also, Brad Wright was in there for a while, and McKnight. This has been fantastic from these guys. They should be very, very proud, regardless of who actually gets this third spot. All these guys.
Lee Ellis.
Oh.
Lee Ellis up the inside for turn 4.
You won't get it done though.
Better of it.
Yep. Yeah, Brooksy, it's okay. You don't have to learn any more than turn 4. That's all you go to in ovals.
Yeah.
First week, you're going to have to count to 3 as well, mate. Marlon McMullen still putting around, but now being passed by the race leader, Josh Muggleton, who has 2 laps to go now. This Black and Barron that we were looking before, I think when we were looking before they were 12th and 13th, they now find themselves 8th and 9th. Amazing how quickly this race has changed. Just from a few incidents from a few drivers.
Simon Black driving really well.
And Justin also now into the top 10. Pretty good recovery, Brooksy, from your man.
Yeah, no, he's done well. He's kept out of trouble for the most part, but come back through the field, it's always hard. But impressive, Matty Barron and Simon Black, 2 good drives from the pair of them.
Muggleton's crossed the line now. White flag, last lap. Good Muggleton. This has been a fantastic drive. Dominant performance. Done everything you can to try and steal second position in this championship away from Justin Ruggier. Justin, of course, unlucky, unfortunate black flag. Might talk to him about that after the race, but really good job from both Tats.com drivers tonight. Muggleton driving a very, very solid race. Madison Down trying a different strategy that's paid off for him too. Proves that we don't have to pit early in this series to get a good run and gain positions. I think we'll see a bit more of that towards next season. A few guys staying out a bit longer and trying to push the window a little bit differently. Looking forward to next season as well. But this has been a great end of the season for Josh Muggleton. Coming around the final corner. Muggleton wins. Oh, nice.
He drifted a bit.
Picks up the win round 12. Final race, Oran Park.
John Latham's actually been able to check out from his battle, so he'll be hoping to hold on for third.
Madison down around the final corner for the final time after 52 laps. This has been an exhausting long race. Great drive from Mad. Will get second position. John Latham will hold on. Looks like third position. A great drive from John Latham. I think I said a couple of weeks ago that he's going to be one to watch and he'll push for podiums very soon. Great drive from John Latham for third. John Emerson in fourth position and Lee Ellis in fifth. And Leighton Fine, Chris Stone, this is still on. Fine will keep the position. Stone. Simon Black and Matthew Barron still going at it, but Black will get the position. So 8th to Black, 9th to Barron. Justin Ruggie will pick up 10th. A good drive to come back from 24th. And Cotavara will be the last driver on the lead lap to cross the line. Finishes in 11th position.
Wow, that had everything.
Whoa! Cotavara into the back of Trunan. That won't matter in regards to rating because the race has officially ended. So, but that was fantastic.
Muggleton, he missed the burnout pad there. He kind of went a bit too far.
Dare say his teammate will come around behind.
Yeah.
A great drive from both those guys tonight and all this season. The Tats.com drivers from TTR, they have been fantastic and dominant all season.
I think they had 5 or 6 1-2 finishes this season.
Yeah,
proves their pace.
9 or 10 races have been won by these two guys this season. Only one for Richie Stanaway and run for Richard Hampstead, I think, this season.
Yeah, yep. That was it. Yeah, they've been a dominant force this season. Hopefully things might be shaken up a bit next season, but
yeah,
no doubt these two will still be up the front.
Have a look at the race results. Josh Muggleton winning by 16 seconds in the end. Great performance from Madison down. John Latham, he will be over the moon with third tonight. John Emerson in fourth. Lee Ellis in fifth. Leighton Fine in sixth position. Chris Stone, Simon Black, Matthew Barron and Justin Ruggie are rounding out the top 10. Over the page to Patiri Kodavari in 11th. Marlon McMullen in 12th. Mitch Abril in 13th. Hunter 14th. Callum May in 15th. Harry Trunan 15th. Matt Nethercote in 17th. Dave Oliver, James McKnight, Tobias Zerny, Brad Ryan, Wayne Burke, Sean Kelly, Richie Stanaway and Richard Hampstead, who didn't turn a lap after making a boo-boo. Starting to get some drivers come in very, very, very soon. No doubt have a very, very happy champion and a very, very happy race winner.
I'll tell you what, I don't know about them, but I'm pretty much spent after watching that.
Yeah, I'm exhausted and we only have to talk.
Yeah, me too. I got one final little bit of info from my TTR spy guy for the season, and it's that Madison is hoping that Muggo keeps up this form next season.
I think everyone is, but I think Justin's also hoping he can find something extra to catch those two guys, and we might see a real close three-way championship battle. Also, we've got other guys like Richard Hampstead and those guys as well. To see if those guys can come up through the championship as well.
Well, I was going to say in my book, Muggo deserved to win that move at one lap, one lap deserved to win around the outside of two blokes like Justin and Muggo. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
Terrific
Josh Muggleton at turn one.
Yeah, the car just gripped instantly from the release of the clutch and
thoroughly deserved that from that move. That was absolutely amazing. Got Justin in the box. Now, Justin, firstly, that was an amazing move at turn one, turn two from Muggo. Were you a bit shocked by that?
Yeah, surprised that Muggo pipped us both there. But yeah, he got a bloody brilliant start and we're left behind. But yeah, I made a terrible mistake going in that dog leg and took a bit too much track and got a slow down, and I didn't slow down enough. So I didn't want to obviously give up too much time to Muggleton, but that cost me because I had a 30-second penalty at the end there. So his race was over really from there. But well done to Muggleton and to Madison. Brilliant drive from both of them.
Now, what happened with that penalty? Where did you get that? At the flip-flop?
Yeah, I just tried to, for some reason tonight, I don't know, I just behind lap traffic sort of thing, my car was pretty terrible, so I was struggling with a bit of understeer and turned in a bit too early, so yeah, I was in that the dog leg there just before the end of the last turn. It was a 30-second pit stop instead of a usual 15, I think, so yeah, it just ruined the race really.
Now, how much fun did you have coming back through the field, though?
Yeah, it was fun. I just, like I said, when I caught the cars, it was just, yeah, all over the place. And then when I got clear air, it was just, I took off again. But I was worried about getting lapped from Muggo, really. But I felt bad hitting that Petrie or whatever his name is. I really smacked into the arse end of him and sent him off. So I apologise. I would have readdressed if he wasn't if he was in the championship hunt, I would have readdressed. But yeah, I just kept pressing on.
Unlucky end of the season for you, mate, but I'm sure next season you'll be back bigger, better, stronger, hopefully faster, for your sake.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to next season, man. I'll totally forget this one. And, yeah, be more dedicated, mate, do some more laps and be more productive with my setups and stuff like that and get back on top.
Speaking of being on top, we'll go to our man winner tonight, Muggo. Very, very happy with that one. You must be, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Got a great start and did all I had to do from there, and then sort of got handed to me in the end. All I had to do was keep it on the track, but that's not easy here, so I had to concentrate the whole time and bring it home for another win. So big thanks to Tats and Sim Instruments, but unfortunately it wasn't enough in the end just to grab second in the championship, but that's right. That's what next season's for. Go 2 higher.
I was going to say, you only want one spot, or do you want 2?
Oh no, I want them both, mate.
We might go to the championship winner second position tonight. Madison Down, congratulations, mate. So what's that, 7 time now?
Yeah, that's number 7. So pretty happy with that. Obviously a little bit of a disappointing race tonight from where I sat, but awesome to get another championship. Got to thank Tats.com, Hyper Stimulator for all their support throughout the last few seasons, and got to thank my family as well, because they jump off the net, believe it or not, despite how bad it is, every Monday. So, internet runs on all kinds of little devices these days. So, you know how it is. And thanks to all my friends for putting up with listening to me talk about, this sim racing stuff all the time.
I've got to say, mate, well done, mate. Outstanding driving all season. It's really dominated the first part of the season, and last part of the season seems like Tats 1-2 every race. He's really got those cars hooked up.
Yeah, we had a really good season, just pretty much the whole way throughout. We had a lot of pace. All the guys at TTR did a lot of work with setup, particularly at the start of the season, and we pretty much had the thing hooked up from the word go, and we just kept improving it just a little bit, and got towards the end of the season here, and Muggo and I have had quite a few 1-2s there, so tonight I definitely wasn't expecting a 1-2, being often in the fence at turn 1, lap 1, but Damo from TTR definitely talked me back through the field, and we got up there for second, so not a bad result, all things considered.
So do you guys there at Tats, are you guys going to have a break for a few days, or are you just straight into trying to test for the new style that we'll have to set these cars up for?
I think I'll have a break for about half a week or so, and then back into it as soon
tomorrow
as
afternoon.
I was going to say, as soon as the new build comes out with all the updates, the car's changing a little bit, we've heard, so we'll have to get on top of that pretty quickly. And we've also got Race of Champions coming up next week as well, in week 13 on the in the off week, so yeah, we'll be in that as well.
Yeah, can't wait for Race of Champions. We still haven't told anyone our special thing that we've got planned for that either, so we've done a good job hiding that, boys. I know, Desi, you're very excited by that, and I know Seb, behind the scenes, is looking forward to what we've got in store, so make sure you tune in next week. Something special. Now we'll go next to... Sorry, Brooksy, go.
I was going to say, I'm not even sure what we've got.
You might have to find out, mightn't you? I might have to let you know.
I'll find out with everyone else.
No, you left it over for that. We'll go to Lee Ellis next, mate. Lee, great drive, great battle that you had there with John Emerson and John Latham at the end. Also James McKnight. That was great to watch, mate.
Yeah, it was pretty fun sitting behind him, but I just could not get past him for the life of me. It was a bit of give and take, like coming out of the last turn, get a good run, and have to back off because I didn't want to run into the back of John. So I'm really stoked with the fifth. I think that means did two for me, so I'm happy.
What's the plan for you for the rest or for next season, mate? You gonna try and push on, try and consolidate top 5 for next season every week?
I'll give it a shot, surely, but I don't know what's happening with work and that. But I'll definitely give it a shot. Have to keep on going on with this good driving streak as well.
And no proposals either yet.
No, I thought when Madison and then Ruggier went off, I'm like, oh god, is it happening already?
They actually were setting that up, just trying to make you feel bad, mate. It didn't happen.
Oh no.
I thought Madison was trying to go around the outside of me in the dirt there.
Now,
Did
Dave,
much grip out there.
a lot of guys actually watching in the race were wondering if gravel was the new asphalt. Yeah, Dave Oliver tonight, mate. Unlucky end, getting taken out by your teammate.
Yeah, I know. It was a bit of a disappointing finish, but, you know, had a decent start. I think I was at 22nd, 23rd, and worked my way up to, I think it was about 13th at the time, that Brad bounced off the wall pinball style and collected me, and then unluckily I collected Toby, so it's a shame that, that happened, but it was a good run up until then. I was actually pretty pumped with, at least with my pace, which has been pretty decent here at Oran Park this week, so I don't know, just a shame it finished like that, but a good solid top 15 was what I was aiming for, and I was aiming for I was on track for that.
Now, have you enjoyed your time with your first season at LMR, mate?
Yeah, I have. So definitely, picked up my pace, which was my aim, and gone up now into Class A, which was another little mini milestone. For others it doesn't really matter, but for me it was good. So, but yeah, definitely enjoyed my time.
Now, how does it feel as well to be on our one to watch list for next season, mate?
Oh, is this hidden little secret list, eh?
No. Oh, it is a list that we sort of announced during the broadcast of people that we were sort of keeping an eye on for next season. So you made it onto that. So how's your thoughts process going towards next season?
Don't know. Like pretty much, I'll have a bit of fun with the new build this, next week or half week. Just smash the 49 around for a bit, and then I'll we'll probably just get the team together or whichever happens, and try get the setup sorted, or at least get a bit of a gauge on how the new cars run and handle and what they like and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Well done tonight, mate. Unlucky end, and also another unlucky end to Tobias as well. That devastating end, but a good battle you had tonight, mate, and unlucky start as well.
Yeah, the start was pretty good, the first two corners, and then I was in the inside, and I thought I could get another position, but then I don't know what Marlon did there. He apologized already. Yeah, I found myself back at the end. Had a few pretty good laps then, but yeah, when I went through this fast chicane, I saw a car right, I saw a car bouncing off the wall, and I had nowhere to go. And unfortunately, after this, my pit crew was too slow, telling me I had to go into the pits. And when I decided to go in there, Richard was already on the right side, and yeah, nothing I could do there. I should have been on the right side right before, so that he had cleared the choice to go left. Really sorry for this. Then I blocked the pit entry.
You've had a pretty dominant season, though. You've done a really good job. I think 12th in the championship overall, the only non-Australian New Zealand driver in the top 25. That's a pretty good effort, mate.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Too bad there are not too many of us, but I will try to repeat this next season, and I'm looking forward to top 10.
Oh, good luck for next season, mate. We'll go to Matthew Barron as well. Squizzer.
Thanks, guys.
A good result, another top 10, mate. Just come from nowhere, just fly your way through the field and get top 10s. How's that happen?
I think it was my first top 10 in the V8 top split, so I'm pretty happy with that. I was disappointed with my qualifying lap, so it started 21st and finished in the top 10. So yeah, pretty happy with that.
You can't be disappointed with your qualifying lap when you don't do one until the last minute.
Well, if I had done my PB, it would have been 13th on the grid. So would have found 8 spots, which might have put me in the top, further in the top 10. So
Yeah, we were mentioning during the broadcast, you're actually sitting out the entire next season. Fortunately.
Yeah, my mum convinced me that uni comes first next season. So
No.
otherwise, well, she was going to take my steering wheel off me, so I had no choice.
Oh, I'll put a lock on your door, mate.
Oh, my door doesn't close properly to start with, so that's a bit hard.
Kids these days, boys. Oh, I think I've covered everyone. Thanks heaps for joining us again, guys, and we look forward to another great season. But next week, of course, Race of Champions. Can't wait for that as well.
Oh yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, definitely can't wait for that one.
We need to get the trophy back, mate.
You and me both.
At least you'll actually, one of you might win it back now, because of course Shane will be racing next weekend, so he can't win it 3 in a row.
Yeah, no,
I think he'd be invited back after that.
All right, thanks heaps, guys, for an awesome season. Been awesome to watch. We've loved bringing coverage of it each week, and we look forward to it again next season. Thanks heaps, guys.
Fantastic, guys. Fantastic first season for me as V8 pit reporter, and I'm definitely going to be back next season. I've had heaps of fun.
Yeah, thanks heaps, Reese. It's been an awesome addition to the series having a pit reporter, so we look forward to that again next season. Now, also, thanks to my other colleagues in the Combox, colleagues for tonight, Desi and Brooksy, the team that we'll have for our Sim Instrument Truck Series starting next season on Wednesday nights. Thanks heaps, boys. That was awesome.
Thanks for having us, Jay. Really enjoying the commentary part of it. But these drivers, I think they got the easy job. It's definitely harder up in the commentary box.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks for having us, and I hope to see some of these boys make the transition over to the trucks.
Yeah, I hope so too. I'll be out on track. I probably won't be high enough to race in the broadcast split, but I'll be out there. Also, big thanks to Seb behind the scene. Also to Corey, Sandman, who else? Daniel. I don't know who else. Who else do I need to thank?
I think we need to thank you, Jay. Think you do a lot behind the scenes.
I want to thank you, Jay.
Yeah, definitely. No. I've got. You can hear me on the broadcast.
He switched his voice on.
Yeah, Seb actually has a voice out in the real world. Thanks to you, Seb, for all your commentary this season too.
Yeah, it's been a lot of good fun. It's been an incredible season. I can't wait for next season. Really excited about the trucks. Grand Am as well coming back in the V8. It's going to be an exciting season. Rock coming up. We've got some very special stuff for you, the viewers out there. So we've been working hard behind the scenes to bring it on. And so really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's been an absolutely awesome season. So thanks heaps to everyone for all their help behind the scenes. Oh, Daniel's also joined us. Thanks, Daniel, for all your help. Don't swear, Daniel. Don't swear. Now we might wrap it up. Thanks heaps to everyone. Been watching v8sonline.
Where's the after party?
Right here, mate. You're already in it.
I think we should go to Muggo's. Oh, he's welcome here if you like.
With you and Brooksy.
We'll be there in about 15.
You've been watching v8sonline's live coverage of the iRacing.com V8 Supercar official. Start that again. Deb, I'm getting bad feedback from your mic. Sorry.
I've been trying to tell him that, Jay.
Yeah, I know.
As a director, we don't listen.
Well, yeah, that's right.
What's wrong with feeling?
Watching v8sonline's live coverage of the iRacing.com V8 Supercar official online series, proudly presented by our friends at V8's Online Superstore, Direct Clutch Services, and V8 Supercars Fan Group. The winner for the final round has been Josh Muggleton, but for the Championship Season 2 2013 has been Madison Down.